filled to capacity. And it's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. Happy to be with you with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
Well, he's one of the most explosive finishers in the game. Guys, 6'7", great leaping ability, and can really run the wing in transition.
Yeah, and a strong frame too, Steve. He can throw it down to the best of it. Look at Toronto. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
Well, being on the road for the first two games, realistically, you're hoping for a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand right now. They've stolen home court advantage, and now they just need to hang on to it.
Yeah, Steve, that's easier talked than walked. Despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're not just going to roll over either.
No good from Lawson.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And so here's Toronto. It's a 5-point game.
I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it. That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. Stealing a win on the road was huge for them, but coach said that protecting their home court is an even bigger issue. And to do that, he says the key is aggressive defense. As he put it, we want to prevent them from getting into any kind of comfort zone at our end of the floor. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. So it's Toronto now. He kicks it to Porter. Raptors moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night. Here's Lawson, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lawson's got his first bucket of the night. Trent, defended by Vucevic, makes it off the glass.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
And Lawson, here we go. Feeds it to DeRozan.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Kicks to Lawson. Pulls it up. And that's good for 2. Lawson's got his second bucket of the night.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Number 1. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Stolen away. Number 43. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it cooking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
There's the pick. He feeds it to Porter. Chicago grabs the miss. They easily took Thursday's game.
And Kevin, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
Now, here's Porter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Both shots. That's good from the strike. Bulls trail by 3. Knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. Number 43. Right through the knee for the layup. He has 6.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Mark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Here's Trent. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And a closer look here at Gaza's bench for the Raptors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use the timeout here.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 7. Gets it to go.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Number 1. Off target with his 3. Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point line. Nothing yet going outside. Number 43, defended by Vucevic. Porter, no luck.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Broke loose. To the middle. And that one is stuck right through. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now here's DeRozan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and the second free throw, good. And here's Toronto. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Trent. Kicks it to Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Bulls trail by 9. Rosen dishes to Vucevic. Number 20. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Porter kicks to Barnes. And that one's good. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
And Barnes comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Number 20. Oh, that's blocked. Trent, awesome defender. Now the dish to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shoots the 3. No luck.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass. And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
So it's Chicago now, 11-point game from 18 feet away. Good defensive work there by Young. Toronto's gone just 104 from three-point range here in the first. Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. 0 defended by Ball. 0 Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And Young slams it home.
They've got a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Bulls trail by 15. DeRozan with it. Pass to Lovin. Fires the 3. The shot is off. And it's the Raptors ball. 0. Makes the lead pass. Hits the bucket. 9 points for Barnes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. Number 23. And the 3 ball is good.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
1:46 left in the first. Here's the pick. Kicks it out to Jones. To end the run. Good. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there. Raptors leading by 17. Here's Barnes. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Now here's Jones. Misses from close range.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's Barnes. Number 45. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Uncovered. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Here's O'Gee. That's good on the jump shot. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
There's the screen. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's the pass to Ball. Launches it. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's O'Gee. And the Raptors hit again for deep.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Here's the hit. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Drummond. Jones is out there with Dragic. And it's Lane in at the 3 slot. Boucher defended by Jones. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And here's Dragic. Right side, Dragic. Knocked away. Lane passes to Jones. Again, Chicago. Toronto leading by 18. O'Gee defended by Lane. They set the screen. Takes the three. That is good. And the Raptors lead by 21.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Bulls shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Boucher goes in for the dunk. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one.
When you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
No luck. Good work defensively by Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Mark, just piling up points in the paint.
So it's Chicago now. LaRusso gets the bucket.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Raptors leading by 19. Number 23, defended by Jones. But they'll get another chance. From deep. And Jones pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
Great D that time from Dragic. Bulls trail by 17. The feed now to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
And so here's Toronto. Number 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, if you don't like contact, then you won't like guarding this guy, because he will get after you physically.
Yeah, you got to strap it on tight. Get your mouthpiece in. If you got a headband and knee guards, whatever you wear to protect yourself, you need to get ready for that with him. I mean, he's going to lean on you. He's going to bump you. There's no way to get around it. It's going to be physical with him.
Number 20. Again, Chicago.
Now, they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for him.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Launches a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Number 43. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
The Raptors making a switch here. Here's DeRozan, number 32. No good on the triple.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Bulls trail by 18. Now DeRozan. Number 20. No good with the wing jumper. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wide open look. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Raptors leading by 18. To the paint.
Wow. sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time, you bet.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
The Raptors making a switch here. He dishes it to DeRozan. Tanked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And it's good.
Good look. They'll make that one most of the time.
Bulls trail by 20. Here's the triple. That's good. 15 points in the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here's Trent.
That's a second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
For Toronto, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And the Bulls making a change here. Watson's checked in. Good on both. Here's DeRozan. He's got 5. Outside Lawson. Can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Zero. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 19. And Lawson with the drive. Powered down. After the assist, let him into the lane.
In fact, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Trent, Lawson defending. Passes it to Porter. Number 1. It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Tucked alive. Here's Lawson. Gets it to fall from the right block.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Toronto with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
That's good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Raptors leading by 18. 0. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. DeRozan on the wing. He's got 5. Outside for Lawson. The 3. Shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Wide open. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The Bulls have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And he makes the first.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Dishes to Porter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good for Porter. And Porter drops them both. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. .133 left in the second quarter. Stolen. Fast break Toronto. Number 43 throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
That shot wide open. 8 points for Lawson.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
So it's Toronto after the made shot from Lawson. Number 43 connects from three-point range. He's got 19.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
That's tipped. Number 20. Offensive rebound. Number 32.
And this quarter has really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Number 43. It's blocked. Rosen dishes to Lawson. He's got a clear path. Number 1. Lawson outside. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Ran through one half. It hasn't even been close.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello out there and welcome to the Halftime Report.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. Bulls trail by 21. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And here are the Bulls now. Number 32. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. 8 points for him. Toronto leading by 19 points. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. Number 43, Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 10 points. Bulls trail by 21. Now here's DeRozan. Number 20. Got a piece of it. Here's Lawson and blocked. Raptors shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Zero. And again, Toronto with the triple. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gets it to go. He has 7.
They've been good on all 3 of the shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Now here's DeRozan. He started closer. Pass to Lawson. Shot to stop the run. Gets it to go. Lawson's got 11 points.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And the Raptors with the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
A stupendous finish in track. 9 points in the game so far.
Everything working for him out of the half as they hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Lawson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Out to DeRozan. Tries a 3. Can't get it to go. And Toronto will come the other way. 0. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Further outside. It's rebounded by Lawson. Lawson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Number 32. And it's blocked by Porter. 0. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
DeRozan with it. He has 5. Number 20. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 21. Trent, Lawson defending.
Certainly that shot goes within his range.
I would hope so.
Especially when he caps it off with the steady one-handed jam.
Back to DeRozan. He kicks to Lawson. No good off the front iron.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Down low. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. They get it again. Number 32. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And the Raptors with the ball. OG, DeRozan defending. Boucher, he passes to Barnes. And stolen by Drummond. 3 on 3. Back to DeRozan. The finger roll finish. Get the bucket. DeRozan's got 7.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Bulls making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 21. Number 12, covered by Barnes. Feeds to Drummond. Backs him down. Here's Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. DeRozan passes to Lovin. Here's Ball. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. He's got 8. Toronto leading by 19 points. Kicks it to Barnes. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Number 12. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, I like the way you orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. He feeds it to Barnes. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those carries.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them now.
So it's Toronto following the miss by DeRozan. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's the pick. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on deep.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Raptors. He's perfect from the line this time. Bulls trail by 17. Ball's knocked loose. Number 12. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Drummond.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He's just one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
DeRozan with it, and Young picks him up defensively. DeRozan passes to Levin, throws it up high. Drummond up high to stop the alley-oop.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Ball. Bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
As soon as the double team came, he immediately looked to find the open man.
The dish now to Barnes. 0. And again, unable to change momentum here.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Number 12. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
They get it back. Barnes. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Back to DeRozan. Pass to Levin. Bulls moving the ball around. Backing down is Drummond. Shot from 6. Rejected by Young. And he's able to get it back. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And again, Chicago, no good. Toronto leading by 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot's good. He's got 14. Chicago's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Now here's Dragic. Not a lot of room. Fast break Toronto. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Dragic is running.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
0. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 11. From past the arc. That's good.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And for Chicago, we've got DeRozan. He's out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Dragic in at the point. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They can't afford too many turnovers.
to the inside. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Bulls trail by 16. They get a hand on it. DeRozan passes the ball. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road. You know, even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this time.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Bulls making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Barnes can't get it to go.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Watson covered by Barnes. And DeRozan kicks to Watson. Fast break Toronto. He lobs it up.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Look what that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
We had a nice open look right there. And the Raptors call time here. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 15. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. No good from outside.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Zero, defended by Ball. The pass to Barnes. Number one. And again, no good by Toronto. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Lawson from outside the arc. That's good.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it. Guys, they have to get a hand in his face.
Watch outside.
Trent, Lawson defending. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws. Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Number 32. That one rolling around and runs out. Raptors leading by 14.
That fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5. And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
The feed to Vucevic. Poked away. Passes it to Ball. Fast break Toronto. 0. It's all in by the Bulls.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
Number 32. That one wide left.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Number 1. Here's Trent. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Lawson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Number 32, guarded by Porter. The 3. They get it back. Here's Vucevic, and the layup is good. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Guarded by Porter. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
Number one. No good on the three.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style
I
points.
like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Barnes. And here's Porter. To the middle. It's stolen by DeRozan. Number 32. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So it's Toronto now. A 12-point game. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Zero.
And they've been unable to find the bottom of the net from the outside here in the second half like they did in the first half. And that's a concern. That's a big part of who they are, the three-point shot.
DeRozan gets a screen from Vucevic. Now, here is Lawson, guarded closer. 6 to shoot, and DeRozan. Here we go.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 9 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
Here's Barnes. Fires for 3. Good. And the Raptors lead by 13. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Rejected by Porter, and they're able to recover. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead of shooting foul, and forcing free throws coming up right here. That free throw good from Vucevic. Here's Barnes. Down low, here's Trent, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Bulls making a change here. He dishes it to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Number 43. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 21.
Drop back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Raptors leading by 12. Number 43 shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Chicago calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
This is DeLawson. Offensive rebound, number 32. Comes up empty down low.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit. Not playing well in this quarter.
Number 43 drains it from beyond the arc. 26 points for him.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Bulls trail by 17. Number 20. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 0. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls shooting 40% in the fourth. They get a hand on it. Fast break Toronto. Moving it up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Number 5, defended by Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Pass to Levin. Number 12. And again, no good by Chicago.
Tell you what, you can be really frustrated as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Boucher, defended by Drummond. Got a piece of it. Here's the 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Jones, the pass to Drummond. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocked loose. With the shot, there's the block. Here's the pick. Missed. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.